here from Fun Hands-On Learning. And today I'd like to do a video showing you some activities that you can do teaching phonics, reading, and using puzzle pieces as well as magnets. So let's get started. Right here you see I pulled out some chunky puzzle pieces. These are from two different puzzles. So they're from this puzzle here, which is like a farm puzzle, and then the other one is from a pet puzzle, which I have somewhere here. Okay, so some of the pieces are from the farm puzzle and some of the pieces are from this pet puzzle. Okay, and so what I did is I pulled out a few pieces and I want to show you how I pair up puzzle pieces with my alphabet sticks and letter sticks. So I have flashcard sticks that I have used for years, and basically what you do is you just attach them to a craft stick. I have shown this in many other of my videos, probably a long time ago. Also, you can get these in my Phonics for Reading program, which I'll talk about in a minute. But basically you attach them to craft sticks. This is one set of them. I'm going to show you some other sets that I have that have different features. But this set just has the letters on them. And all I did is I pulled out just the vowels because I want to show you how you can do this when you're teaching vowel sounds. So I pulled out A-E-I-O-U, and then I pulled out puzzle pieces of animals that have that vowel sound in them. So what you would do is you would lay out your vowels. Oh, by the way, to get them to stand up, I always put them in Play-Doh. You can see here, I just have some of the little small containers of Play-Doh, and I stick them in there, and then that helps them to stand up for the kids. And then what they do is they're going to take their puzzle pieces and they're going to say the word to themselves. So this is a cat, cat, and they're going to listen for the vowel sound. What vowel sound is in cat? And then they're going to put it next to the correct vowel sound, or the correct letter. So here's hen, hen. So hen is going to go with E. Dog, dog. Dog is going to go with O. We have duck, duck. Duck is going to go with U. And pig is going to go with I. So there you have just a way to maximize your use of your puzzles by pairing them up with the alphabet sticks. And of course, you know, I love these puzzles. You can just use them as regular puzzles too as you're teaching the different animals. But here is just the first way that I want to show you. You can use it to work on vowel sounds. Okay friends, this next set of alphabet sticks that you see here are from the alphabet unit of my Phonics for Reading program. They're basically just the same as the other sticks that you just saw. And what I did is this time I'm going to show you how you can use this to work on beginning sounds or alphabet sounds with young kids. And I pulled out some puzzle pieces from this is from a Pets puzzle, a different Pets puzzle. These ones have the little knobs that the kids hold. And again, they're going to match them up, but they're going to match them up by beginning sound. And this time I threw in a couple of them that don't match. So there's a few extras that they're going to have just to make it a little bit trickier. So we're going to look here at our puzzle pieces and we're just going to grab one. This is a cat. So cat starts with C. So that one would match up there. We're going to keep going. This is a fish. I do not see an F here, so fish does not go. We're going to put that one off to the side. Here I see a rabbit. Rabbit. Rabbit goes with R. Then I see a turtle. Turtle goes with T. You get the idea. The horse would go with H. The dog would go with D. We might need to spread these out just a bit. And they would match them up, and then they'd have an iguana and a fish left over. So you can add extra pieces that don't match just to make it a little bit more difficult for the kids as they're matching them up, especially when they get to the end. Because if they get to the end and there's only one piece left, well then they know which one it goes with. So if you give them a couple of extra pieces that don't match, it makes it a little bit easy, or a little bit more difficult. Okay, this next set I'm going to show you is these sticks are just pictures. So what the kids are going to do this time is they're going to match up picture to picture. So what I did is I took out these magnets. These are just little foam magnets. In fact, where did it oh, here's what they look like. They are called foam magnets, basically, 60 objects. So they're just objects in there. And what I did is I pulled out the ones that match. Now you may want to give the kids more than just the choices that match, but what I did is I just pulled out the ones that match just to show you for this example. Yeah, you can sit down for a minute. Okay, sorry, my kids are talking to me over here. Okay, so what they would do is we're gonna work on beginning sounds. So they're gonna match up beginning sounds. And the reason I have it on a cookie sheet this time is because since these are magnets, they stick to the cookie sheet. Okay, so they're gonna match up beginning sound to beginning sound. So they're gonna look at the picture and this is a ring, and then they're gonna look at their magnets and decide which picture starts with the same sound. Well, rainbow starts the same as ring, so that one would go with that. Kangaroo, we have a kite, starts with K, just like kangaroo. Here we have a bear, and we have a belt that goes with bear, and then we have train that goes with turtle, and we have drum that goes with duck. So duck and drum both start with D. So there you go. That's just another way to do it, is to do it picture to picture. Again, if you want any of these alphabet sticks, letter sticks, picture sticks, I'm gonna leave links below to everything. In my unit 1 of my alphabet, unit 1 of my Phonics for Reading program, which is called Alphabet. Here, I'll show you. Sorry, I'm just talking away here. This box here is unit 1 of my Phonics for Reading program called the Alphabet. It has all sorts of alphabet sticks included in it. So if you already have my Phonics for Reading program, you already have sticks that you can use. You do not have to buy that program though to get different sticks. So I'll leave links below to that. But these magnets, I believe I ordered this online off of Amazon. So you can look that up. That's what it looks like there. If you're interested in having just a bunch of different magnets with different pictures on them. Okay, friends, here is another example. I'm trying to get you guys far enough out so you can see the whole thing. These alphabet sticks come from Unit 1 of my Phonics for Reading program. You can either get them by buying Unit 1 or buying the whole program, or you can get these I have a bundle of just Phonics sticks. So anyways, I'll leave links below to that. But let me show you this activity. So the reason I'm using these sticks is because these ones have actually the letter and then a picture clue as well. So if the child needs a picture clue to help out, these ones are great for that. Okay, so they have the letter and the picture clue. Now, I paired them up with these really cute bug puzzle pieces. These come from a puzzle that has magnets on them. And this is like the bug catcher. And the kids have to, you know, like try to catch the bug, and then they lift it up like this. So what the kids can do for this activity is they're going to look at the bugs and they're going to decide which bug begins with the same letter that they see here. Now, not all of them are going to be up there. So for example, if they look at the ant, I don't see an A up there, so ant is not going to be included. So again, I included a few that aren't going to match up. But for the most part, they're going to match up. And what they're going to do is they're going to use their little, I don't know, magnet here with their net. And they're going to catch the right bug and match it up. So here I see a ladybug. Ladybug starts with L. So I'm going to put that one, after I catch it, I'm going to put that one by the L. So lion and ladybug both start with L. All right, I'm going to find another one here. This is a grasshopper. So I'm going to put grasshopper by G. And now I know that goat and grasshopper both start with G. And you're just going to keep going like that. So here I caught a butterfly. Butterfly is going to go with ball. So ball and butterfly both start with B. And let's see, a caterpillar. Whoop, I can catch it. I caught a caterpillar. Caterpillar is going to go with cat. So it starts with C. And then let's just say I catch this one, then I'm going to look and go, well, that's dragonfly. Dragonfly does not start with S, so that's not going to go over there. So instead, I'm going to catch the spider. Okay, the spider goes with S for sun. So I hope that one gives you a fun example. I think that my kids especially, have not done this, where they've paired these up with this specific puzzle, but I think that this would be really fun because it's got the magnet attached to it. All right, let's show you another example of something else. Okay, friends, this time we changed it up and we're going to actually use the base of a puzzle instead of the puzzle pieces. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. I pulled out some alphabet sticks that match beginning sounds on this puzzle, and then what the kids are going to do is they're just going to actually take the stick and put it on the right one. So for example, I'm going to take the first stick. H says ha, ha, ha. Which picture on the puzzle starts with H? Horse. And they're just going to set it right there in the puzzle. All right. F says f. Which picture starts with F? Farmer. So I'm going to set it right there on my puzzle on the farmer. D, d, d. Which picture starts with D? Let's see. I have a duck. It's going to go right there on my duck. G, 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 g. Which picture starts with G? It's going to go right on my goat. And then I have P, 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 p. P for pig. So that's going to go on my pig. And then I didn't pull them all out, but we would have had an H for the hen. Whoop, can you see that? An H for the hen. And you would have probably want to pull out a C for the cow. And then you can talk about down here, show you, there was one picture on this puzzle that starts with a special sound, and it starts with SH. Now, if you wanted to, then you could, if you were working with an older child, like I have a child that just turned 7, we could talk about our digraphs and how sheep starts with SH. And I actually have flashcard sticks like this in the unit on digraphs. Every single unit of my Phonics for Reading program has flashcard sticks, and so you could actually use that for specific ones like this. But if you're working with a young child, then you would just tell them after they have matched all the beginning sounds, you'd say, now this one is special, and that's why it doesn't have a flashcard stick, and it begins with SH, because when you put S and H together, they say shh, a special sound. All right, so that would just be a good way to talk to them about the sheep. But otherwise, there are, you know, the single letters match up really good with this puzzle. But you could do this with any puzzle base that you have. Match it up with the flashcard sticks. You could even do ending sounds. So let's say we want to do ending sounds. Hey friends, wouldn't you know that the battery in my camera just ran out, and then my backup battery was also not charged up. So I am videotaping on my phone really quick, so I'm gonna make this really short, but I'm just like holding this, so if it's unsteady, I apologize. But I just wanted to show you super quick how you can do this with ending sounds as well. And so, for example, I have a K here. Duck ends in K, so the kids would just match them up. And I have W. Cow ends in W. And then I have S. Now, this one's an interesting one. Horse. The ending sound in horse is S. So a lot of times when you're doing phonics, you want them to focus on sounds first. Then you focus on the spelling of words. So S is definitely the ending sound in horse. However, horse has a silent E at the end. That's okay. When kids are just learning the sounds, you want them to practice the sounds first. Then you move on to talking about things like silent E. And you'll see that in my phonics curriculum. When you get to the unit on long vowels, that's when you introduce the silent E at the end. But for now, when we're just talking about ending sounds, you want the kids to listen for the sound. So S would definitely match up with horse. And then N here I have N for the end of hen, and then I didn't pull out the rest of them, but you get the idea. That is how you would match them up, and you can just use the base of a puzzle to do it. You could also match up vowel sounds if you wanted. You could match up, like I said, I think I showed you beginning sounds, ending sounds. You can match up vowel sounds this way, however you wanted to do it. I also love to use magnets like this, and I match up and make words. So with letter sticks that only have one letter on them, like this has a capital and the lowercase, but the ones that have just one letter on them, we use those to actually spell out words. And then we also use them with preschoolers to spell out their name. They love to spell out their name in the flashcard sticks. So, okay, I'm not going to keep recording just because of my camera issue, but I hope that gave you a handful of ideas on how you could match up puzzles and magnets with your flashcard sticks to make some fun hands-on learning. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and maybe next time when my camera is not running out of battery, I can do a little bit more in depth showing you some more of these. But you kind of get the idea. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.